everybody, what's up? So today is a highly requested day. I don't know what's going on with my hair. Let's stop this. As you guys know, I have been doing my farm work for the past 3.5 months or so. And for my farm work, I have been milking cows for a living every day. And that means that by the 3.5 month mark, I will have milked, give or take, about 30,000 cows. Granted, it's the same 400 cows over again, but still, it's a lot of milking. At least for someone who never thought they would milk a cow in their lives. And what's great is that whenever I told people what I was doing for a living right now, all of them would be like, oh, how do you like that? As if because I'm nice and or wear makeup and care about how I look, that I wouldn't be down for milking some cows. Well, news to you, I fucking killed it. But my experience did not come without some shit and pain and much gained wisdom about huge animals. So I figured in this video I would tell you what I've learned from milking a cow. First of all, the dairy looks like this. There are 400 cows in total. Each row holds 40 cows, which means give or take, depending on who is calving and who is sick and dying. Easy math, you will milk about 10 rows of cows. I was always paired up with someone and we each would do half the dairy. Now for everybody, including myself 4 months ago, who thinks that milking cows still entails you being beside them and under them and milking them into a bucket, alas, no, that's not how they do it now. That is rapidly being phased out. Now the cows stand in front of you with their ass right over top of your head, and you have suction cups that you have to put on each of their teats. You are dressed to the nines in waterproof / shitproof gear, if you so please, but underneath you'll be wearing a flanny, and you stand right in the poop / kick zone and put those cups on. When they're uncomfortable, when they're being a brat, or when they just feel like moving around, they'll stomp. So when you're putting the cups on, keep your elbows in or else they will pull your arm and the cups down, and it's so annoying, and it'll take you way longer. When cows are angry at you, they'll kick. I have fortunately been able to avoid that up until a couple of days ago. I thought I was kicked a couple of weeks ago in the hand when I was spraying them, but no, that was nothing compared to the fucking anguish a cow put me in 4 days ago. This was a cow that was not supposed to be milked. She was supposed to be away from the herd because she was dried up. I don't even know what number she is because as far as I could tell, she didn't even have a number on her. And as I was milking the cow beside her, she decided to lift up her leg very, very swiftly and kick me in the pinky. You know when you get hurt so badly in one concentrated spot, you feel like you're gonna vomit? That's what happened to me, but like I had to keep going. This is what it looked like after I took my glove off that day. This is what it looked like the day afterwards, and yesterday, and today. It still hurts to the touch, and I honestly feel like if she put 1% more of her energy into kicking me, she would have broken my finger. Like, I actually thought it was broken when she kicked it because there's a line that is still there that runs through the middle of my finger where her hoof dug like directly in. Like, it would have. Oh man, to keep yourself from being kicked, you have to get close to everything about them. The closer you get, the less leverage they have to actually cause you severe pain. Which is why that stupid cow hurt me so bad. It was because I wasn't close to her. I was putting the cups on beside her. But anyway, I digress. It's not like another bone is broken right before a trip, eh? Where was I? Also, the closer you are to a cow, the more of a chance there is of shit and pee landing on your head, which is why I have a hood up now. There have been so many times where I've been peed or shat on, and many close calls, and when their tail starts to raise up, that's when you step away, because that's when you know either they are going to shit everywhere and it stinks like a motherfucker, or pee and it's like a freaking fire hose. There was one time, and this was the 2nd or 3rd week of me milking, and you guys have seen the videos, you can see that the rows are about 10 feet apart from each other, but that's not too much to ask for the cows. I was putting the cups on one side and I hear a huge fart from behind me, but then I see shit land right beside me and I'm 10 feet away. So I look down and then I turn around to face the cows, and the same cow, which clearly was having a problem with her stomach, projectile shat all down the front of me. It was like a freaking movie. It was like it landed and then I turned and it was just like it was so bad, and I just looked down and I was like, oh my God. And I look over to my boss and he is crying, laughing. That was the first time I got shit on. And you have to take really good care of that dairy. Every time they shit, you have to spray it down. And definitely make sure that when you're spraying it, you don't spray it in front of your face because it'll splash back on your face. I've learned all these the hard way. You have to stand at an angle and hold the hose up and point down because then it'll go away from you, and don't point it towards your boss. Another thing that I learned the hard way, do not spray the stairs when you're below them because it'll cause a shower of water and shit that will come up and envelop your whole being. I have also found that when you get up at 5:30 every morning and then you do it again later that day, that you have nothing to do but think because it requires no brain power once you know what you're doing. And if you're in a depressed mood, you're gonna like sink into that. And if you're in a happy mood, you're gonna frighten the fucking cows. So I started bringing my headphones with me, and I just have my headphones underneath my hood, and I have like so many playlists on here. I have playlists for when I'm sad, playlists for when I feel like dancing, which is another thing that freaks the cows out. Don't dance in front of them. There was one time that I was waiting for them to clear the row and they were just not moving. I was like, come on, get up. Ow, my hand still hurts. I was clapping. I was like, let's go, come on. And they were just looking at me and just moseying along. But I just decided that to pass the time, I would start doing the Carlton. So I just, you know, do it on the spot. And they go, so I found that if I ever just feel like getting them to hurry up, I'll just start doing the Carlton because it freaks them the fuck out. I'm actually really glad that I ended up milking cows for a living because aside from the fact that my hair was a little bit ruined from putting it back in a ponytail all the damn time, the view of that farm is freaking stunning. I can't even tell you guys, when the sun starts to set, it's just this canvas of perfection and you're just like, holy crap! I almost forgot in my sea of shit that this is outside the farm right now. I have not felt like I was in Australia more than I do right now. And that is it for today. I enjoyed filming this, so let me know what your favorite part is. Have you ever milked a cow? This has been, weirdly enough, one of the most unique experiences of my life. I love you guys a lot, and I'll see you all next Thursday. All right, bye!